Hey, what's up everyone? So today we are at the field for another review. I think you see it in the title, it's the flare review. So let's check it out. So, as you notice in these clips, the flare is a beautiful machine. So, the particularity of this brand new glider is the leading edge flaps. So, the leading edge are moving. It's a supplementary moving part. So, as you can see here, we see a little gap, and it's because the lefts drop. So, lefts is the abbreviation of leading edge flaps. So, standard flaps, leading edge flaps, elevator, rudder as standard glider. So, what I like in this glider? In first, I really like because this glider weighs 240 grams, and in the air it feels like 240 grams when you want to cruise and go in speed and etc. But when you slow it down with leading edge flaps and some flaps, then it's feeling like a glider lighter than you have ever pilot, and it's crazy because you have a super light sensitivity, but you have the inertia of 240 grams, so it feels a bit weird at the beginning. But when you are used to, wow, it's amazing because you just can cruise as a standard glider and float really better and thermal really better, because when you are thermaling, the push on the wing, so the float and the thermal capabilities are really better. It's so much more stable, it's easier to thermal. The only things I don't like on this glider is the settings. The settings are in the beginning a bit difficult to find, and when I say we, it's me, Anthony, Nick, etc. We are the first to fly it, and then we need to find completely the settings, and now the setting will be available. So it will be 10 times easier for you to set your glider. So now the settings are not a break for you. One other bad thing happened to Anthony, not me, because I corrected immediately. Anthony broke 2 elevators, so it snapped at launch, and we don't know exactly why, because it have spar, etc. But we add a vertical spar in it, so it weighs nothing like 0.2 grams, and it need weight at the tail because of the 5 servos in the front. I need to put metal screw for add 1.2 or 1.3 grams for the CG set at 70 millimeters of the leading edge. So yes, it's a particular glider to set, but when it's setted, it's so sweet. So now let's see how is the servo. So this is the top of the fuselage. You slip the nose, you have the direct access to the receiver is in the tube, and the battery is more in front in the tube. There you can put your ballast directly back in the tube. You will see why in few seconds. There is the 5 servos, so 2 MKS, 3 KST-XO8 V5, so work pretty well. I put the MKS for ailerons. I just take what servo I have. Don't think it's because MKS is better or something like this. I just take what I have in my backup servos. So I will show you now why it's so cool for the ballast and for servo access. Tada! Yes, you can just slip off the rear part, and you have free access to the push rods, and then nothing in the tube for the ballast. Just put your ballast as many as you want, no problem. So as you can see there, the push rods go directly from there to there. So it's sweet, it's perfectly straight. And the push rod for the leading edge flaps go directly from the servos to there, as short as possible, and it's perfectly tight. So it's good. So now, after this quick review, let's go fly. So I'm at the field with the flare, and now it's time to catch some thermals. Some birds are around the field, maybe we will thermal with some ones. Let's go! So now I am with a little bit of lefts and of flaps for looking for thermal. I think I got one, I'm not sure. Because of the capability of thermaling, this glider detects every single things of maybe a thermal. So it's a bit difficult to manage because sometimes it's so tiny you just can't turn in it, and it doesn't climb enough for climbing it. Okay, I think I got something. So now I'm full flaps, full lefts, so 2.5 mm of lefts and 6 mm of flaps. The ratio is about 2 ailerons for 1 left, so it's a bit something like this, yeah. So thermal is not that good. Okay, there it seems to be good. Yeah, it's better. So I'm only halfway now, and now I'm full flaps, full lefts, and I will climb. I hope, because the thermal is very weak. As I said, it detects every single little thermal, and it's difficult to know if it's enough powerful for just put your glider higher in the air and climbing it. But it cruises so well, so you can just move around and don't worry about finding another one. It's really made for work low lift and really weak thermal. I love the rudder. Oh, it reacts to the rudder. It's so easy, so smooth. So you see, it's one super weak thermal, and I just can climb in it. I'll look for another one a bit closer. Already 3 minutes flight. It's crazy. It's easy to fly a long time with the flare because you are not stressed at all, so it's really easy to fly a long time. So thermals this morning are a bit weak, but they're okay. Okay for the flare. But you see how easy it is. It's super stable. I will just walk to it to see better how it's thermal. So you see how easy it is. It's super easy to fly, it turns flat, it turns tight, and really one easy glider to fly. It's smooth. So I think it's good enough for show you the capability of the glider in the air. So let's go for some GoPro clips. Let's go for some GoPro clips for show you how it launch. So, did you enjoy this video? I hope so. So, what about the flare? So, if I need to give him a note, I think I will go on 8 on 10. I can't say 10 or 9 because the building quality of mine, I say of mine, no, not every flare, is a bit under an NXT or something like this, and for me the building quality is the most critical thing. It's one of the easiest glider to build when it's at home. You just put your 5 servos, it's super easy to build, but I think for this it's why I put an 8 for this glider, and the flying characteristics are so good. Yes, they are really super good. In thermal, it's just the best glider I have ever flown, and it's super easy. I think a beginner should get a flare if it launch low, because in thermal it will be so great. Yes, I changed of arm because that hurt. So yes, I think really you for people launching lower than the standard, because the glider climb better in thermal, it's really useful. And this glider thermal better, but climb as a standard today at launch. So well done Aero Plus and Niku and Rollo and everyone make this thing possible. So congratulations, it's one really great glider. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a good thumbs up, and if you're not already, you can subscribe. It's there, okay. Subscribe, and until next time, see you later. Bye.